Hello everyone and welcome to today's online class for class 10. We have studied the basic concepts of metals and then we studied about their physical properties. In the physical properties, no change in their molecular structure or integrity was observed, but when these metals do take part in chemical reactions such as in this example, sodium has been reacting with sodium water H2O to produce NaOH, and some amount of heat is evolved. In these types of reaction, sodium metal take part and molecular integrity of sodium changes and a new form of molecule of NaOH is formed, where bond breaking and bond making takes place, resulting in the formation of new types of molecules. This is known as the chemical properties. In today's class, we are going to deal with some of the chemical properties of the various metals. Study the chemical reactions of different metals with the help of some reaction examples. The first reaction example that we are going to do is the reaction of potassium with oxygen. Now when potassium reacts with oxygen, it produces potassium oxide. Now the chemical formula of potassium oxide can be very easily find out. Potassium K plus oxide O2 minus. Therefore the chemical formula of potassium oxide will be K2O. That is, K2O is formed after the reaction of potassium with the oxygen, and the chemical reaction is follows. K plus O2 arrow K2O is formed. Now this is only the representation of the chemical reaction with the help of its chemical formula. This is not a complete balanced chemical reaction. If I try to do the complete balanced chemical reaction, that will be 2K solid plus O2 in its gaseous form reacting to form K2O in solid form. Now this is the chemical balanced reaction of potassium with oxygen. You can evidently see this is actually a combination types of reaction where two molecules of potassium is reacting with one molecule of oxygen to produce one molecule of K2O in its solid form. Sodium, similarly that of potassium, reacts with oxygen and produces sodium oxide. The chemical formula of sodium oxide can very easily be find out. Na plus O2 minus oxide, by interchanging their magnitude of charge, you can find the chemical reaction to be Na2O. Therefore, the chemical reaction of sodium oxide is Na2O. The chemical reaction that is followed is sodium in its solid form reacting with oxygen in its gaseous form and producing Na2O in solid form. Twice amount of sodium is required. That is 2 molecules of sodium in its solid form is reacting with 1 molecule of oxygen in its gaseous form and producing sodium oxide, 1 molecule of sodium oxide in its solid form. Now, sodium do not require any amount of heat to do this reaction. When sodium is introduced with air, when sodium is introduced with the oxygen in the air, it spontaneously reacts with the oxygen and produces sodium oxide. So this entire reaction happens at room temperature. No energy is required to do. Similarly, also potassium, sodium and lithium do this similar kind of reaction at room temperature with oxygen to produce the oxide of these metals. These metals, sodium, potassium and lithium, are known as alkali metals. This reaction is vigorous in nature. The sodium, potassium and lithium reacts with oxygen vigorously at room temperature to produce sodium oxide. After this reaction, some amount of heat is evolved. For all these three metals. Copper similarly, not so similarly actually, reacts with oxygen when heat is given to produce copper oxide. Now, copper reacts with oxygen to produce copper oxide. The chemical formula of this can easily find out. Copper at its last 2 oxidation state reacts with oxide 2 minus. By interchanging their position, the chemical formula of copper oxide that is being formed is found to be CuO. The chemical reaction for this, the balanced chemical reaction for this is followed as Cu solid is reacting with 2 Cu solid is reacting with oxygen in its gaseous form when heat is given to it, and copper oxide in solid form is formed. Now this reaction do not happens at room temperature. Heat is required to do this reaction because copper do not easily reacts with oxygen. The reactivity of copper is not that as much as high as that of potassium, sodium, lithium. That's why it is required heat to do the reaction, with oxygen to produce the oxide of the copper. Similarly, on the other hand, silver, gold, this kind of reaction, not even at room temperature, not even when heat is given, do not react at all with oxygen, because the reactivity of this kind of metals are extremely low. That's why this kind of material, even when heat is given, do not react with oxygen to produce copper, to produce the oxides of this respective metal. Therefore, in general, we can say that when metals in the solid form reacts with oxygen in air, it produces oxides of that corresponding metal in solid form. Now, depending on the reactivity of the metal, this reaction may happen at room temperature or some amount of heat is required. Heat energy is required to do this reaction of metal with oxygen to produce oxides of metal. There are certain amount of metals which do not at all reacts with oxygen to produce oxides of metal. So this entire reaction of metal with oxygen depends on the reactivity of the metal.